My name is Carrie Carlson. This is my capstone video for EDUC 526. My journey started at Cal State San Marcos, where I earned my bachelor's degree in human development with an emphasis on children. After graduation, I decided to pursue my longtime dream of becoming a teacher. Because I enjoyed my experience so much at Cal State San Marcos, I enrolled in their credential program to pursue my teaching credentials. 2 weeks before classes were to start, I got the dreaded call that my classes were canceled due to low enrollment. At that point, I was done. I was finished. I was lost. I wanted to give up, but with the support of my son and my close-knit family, they encouraged me to keep going and continue along. I continued to pray and ask for guidance on what I should do. This is when I felt inspired to check out Azusa Pacific University. I enrolled in the multiple subject teaching credential program. Because of delays in passing my CSETs, I continued taking classes for my master's in digital teaching and learning, and I'm so happy I chose this path and this university. I have gained so much knowledge from my professors and my peers. I am so excited to be able to utilize the information I learned in my own classroom. In EDUC 511, Foundations in Technology and Learning, I was exposed to LiveBinder, which I have used throughout the whole program. I set up a Symbaloo to organize my favorite websites at my fingertips. In EDUC 512, Applications in Productivity Software, I created a web quest which was so fun and really exposed me to new ways to get kids excited and engaged in the learning process. In EDUC 514, Digital Video in the Classroom, I learned all about iMovie and how to make and edit my own movies. I also learned about different types of camera shots and angles. In EDUC 515, Evolving Educational Technologies, I created and posted to my own blog. I was exposed to screencasts and so many useful applications that I will be able to use in my future. I learned about flipped classrooms and how to create videos for flipped lessons. In EDUC 522, Learning in the 21st Century, I learned all about Gardner's multiple intelligences and Bloom's taxonomy. I created a unit plan on the butterfly life cycle to reach all students and their preferred learning style. In EDUC 526, Capstone Experience in Educational Technologies and Learning, I had to find something about myself I wanted to change in a self-study. I chose to give up drinking Dr. Pepper because it has become a habit. It is expensive, and it is not good for my body or my health. And it has started to create a habit for my son to drink soda right along with me. To carry out my self-study, I first documented how often I drink Dr. Pepper. I gathered data for a few weeks about how often I would drink it. I used a self-made calendar with tally marks to chart this. After my data collection and research, I decided to replace drinking Dr. Pepper with water. Plain water wasn't doing it for me, so I decided to turn to sparkling water, which I really enjoyed. But my most favorite was drinking water with fruit enhancers. My son really enjoyed drinking this water too. It was very satisfying and refreshing. I am happy to report that my son and I no longer drink soda. We are saving money and happy and healthy. Hi, my name is Carrie Carlson. I have developed the life cycle of a butterfly unit for 2nd grade. My lesson plan will incorporate several standards, Common Core State Standards and Language Arts, where students will learn to ask and answer questions about information in a text and learn to record observations in a journal, and Math Standards, where students will create a bar graph to represent a data set, and California State Standards for Life Sciences, where students will learn the sequential stages of the butterfly's life cycle, and Technology Standards, where students will use digital tools to demonstrate creative thinking and construct knowledge using technology. My unit plan also incorporates Bloom's taxonomy and Webb's depth of knowledge, where students use higher level of thinking as they move through the lessons to get a better understanding of the concepts. Because all students learn differently, I have interwoven throughout my unit Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences to address all learners and their preferred learning style. During my unit plan, students with visual, spatial, and verbal linguistic intelligences will enjoy listening to informational texts as I read from books and ask and answer questions. My bodily kinesthetic learners will enjoy moving their whole body as we move through the different stages of a butterfly's life cycle. My naturalistic learners will enjoy as we add a new addition to our classroom and watch metamorphosis take place right before our eyes. Writing observations and class journals will reach those students with verbal, linguistic, and interpersonal learning styles. My musical and interpersonal learners will enjoy using an app on the iPad and creating a butterfly song to perform in front of the class. My visual, spatial, musical, and kinesthetic learners will enjoy playing different games on the class computers and iPads. My logical, mathematical learners will enjoy using an app on the iPad to create bar graphs of the different colors of butterflies that we encountered on our field trip. My visual, spatial, and musical learners will enjoy watching YouTube videos about the life cycle of butterflies. It will also address my interpersonal learners as we watch the videos as a class. My naturalistic and visual spatial learners will enjoy taking a field trip to a butterfly sanctuary where they can take pictures of the butterflies they see. To address all my visual spatial learners, I will use an Elmo projector and project class instruction on a big screen. I have also incorporated in my unit plan the opportunity for students to create art projects that will address several different learning styles. To conclude this unit, students will create a haiku deck and present it to the class. It will include all 4 stages of the butterfly's life cycle and important facts about each stage. Throughout my unit plan, students will utilize several different technologies, including laptops, classroom computers, iPads, smartphones, and digital cameras. This will enhance their learning. This class has taught me that technology enhances learning and motivates students, and being able to incorporate Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences in my lessons will help me to reach every student in their own learning style. I am so grateful for all of the tools I have learned on my journey through my master's program in digital teaching and learning at Azusa Pacific University. I am so excited to use and share what I have learned with my students and colleagues.